Hey guys, this is Miss Ladybug. Today I'm going to make for you a juicy, loosey ramen burger. These are all the ingredients I'm going to be using. I have my meat, which I'm going to form into a patty, and I'm going to put actually cheese inside the center of it. So that's why it's called a juicy loosey. So you probably have heard both of these burgers, but I'm going to combine them together to make one burger, a juicy loosey ramen burger. So I'm going to be using for the bun ramen noodles, beef flavor, my favorite. And I'm going to be making some ketchup, sriracha ketchup type of sauce for the buns. And this is what I'm going to use to mold my bun. So I have I'm making 3 servings, so I have 6 bowls. So I'm cooking my noodles right now. Once they're done, I'll show you how to form the bun and spice it and everything. Oh, I forgot, there's also 2 eggs that are involved with help forming the bun. I want to make sure that I get that in there for you guys. Okay, so I'm getting ready to make my juicy loosey burger. So there's 2 parts to it. One, I'm going to use this bowl right here to form my patty, and I'm going to use a very thin piece of patty you can just break off, because I have to put the cheese in the middle and then put another patty on top. So let's see if I can get this stretched out. If not, I can add some more, maybe a little bit more. No, I should get a spoon for my cheese. Hold on 1 second. I have goat cheese I'm going to put in the middle. So this is just a little measuring spoon. This is 1 tablespoon. Kind of see if I can scoop that out a little bit. Without making a huge mess, but it seems like I'm still making a mess. Okay. So I'm forming another patty so I can cover on top of this. And by the way, I seasoned my meat with this 21 Salute seasoning and onion powder and a little bit of salt, like a pinch of salt. So the cheese is in the center, and I'm just going to get it really good so that it's mixed together, the top and the bottom. Alright, so there you go. I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes and then I will flip it out. Alright, so I'm going to finish doing that with the rest of the patties, and I will put these on the stove. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to form the actual bun. I have my noodles. I didn't use the actual beef packet, so I put 1 tablespoon of soy in there, some more seasoning from Trader Joe's, 21 Salute, onion powder, and a dash of pepper, just for a little kick. And so I mixed them all together, and I'm going to crack 2 eggs in there, and I'm going to make sure when I crack the 2 eggs in there, before I actually crack the 2 eggs in there, I'm going to put them in a bowl and whip them. I don't want to see any yolk separated from the egg white, so it wants to be whipped really well, and then I'm going to mix it all together so that I can make it a really nice, just really firm. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to form the bun. So I'm going to just grab a handful of noodles, and it's a Saran wrap on top of the bowl, that's why it's like. So I just pushed it in there, form a nice little bun. So you're like, it's kind of big. I know it looks like that. But what I'm going to do is wrap the plastic over and in place, not with the same hand, one of these cans of tuna on top of it, and then refrigerate it for about 15 minutes so that the bun can be firm. Or you can place if the bowls are the same, another bowl on top of it. That kind of works too, and I kind of like this better. So if you want it heavier, you can put a can on top. So I found this to work out easier, so I'm going to do that instead. Alright, so here you go. These are going in the refrigerator for about 15 to 20 minutes. I placed both, this equals 1 bun for each person. So 2 cups plus tuna on top. It's going to work out perfectly. Alright, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like once it's set, and it's set for about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll go to our next phase. And then I'm going to show you, next step I'm going to show you how to cook the Juicy Lucy burger. Alright, so I'm going to cook my buns now. My patties, I'm sorry. I have my heat, medium. And I put, I'm going to get ready to place them inside. Cook them about 5 minutes on medium on each side. And then after it's done, I'm going to transition it to the oven so it can just sit and cook longer and just stay warm while I'm making the ramen buns. Okay, so what I'm going to do on the side is actually I'm going to grill my onions a little bit inside this panini maker. You can also grill other things with it. So I'm just going to place them inside. Just like this, actually. Just gonna close it down. There you go. Alright, so I have my patties on the grill. One can't fit on there because they're pretty big. And so cook them for 5 minutes on each side. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make ketchup or sriracha ketchup. I'm making just enough for myself because I don't know if everybody else wants some. So I have my dash of ketchup. I'm going to pour some sriracha in here. Stir that around. Alright, and I put a little pinch of brown sugar. I'm just going to stir that around. It is such a very small amount of brown sugar that I won't even feel the graininess of it. So just for a little bit of spicy and sweetness mixed together. There you go. I'm going to put that on my bun. So patty's almost done. Woo, that's looking good. Alright guys, and so next I'm going to show you how to cook the ramen patty. No, bun. I'm sorry. Alright, so there you go. There are my 3 patties. I'm going to pop them in the oven, 375, for about maybe, till I'm done making the buns. Then they should be good to go. So they're pretty much cooked. Anything in the middle is going to get all finished while it's inside the oven. So, alright. Okay, so I'm going to dismantle my ramen patty. Let me show you. I'm going to open it up. And you see it's pretty much flat. What I like about the saran wrap is you can take it right out. Be careful when picking it up that you don't break the actual shape of it, that it's in. I have my skillet. Have a little bit of oil in there, not a lot. And I set it a little under medium, so it's like on 3 or 4. And it's pretty much ready for the actual bun. So I'm going to show you how you place it in. One moment. Okay, so I took it out of the bowl, and I'm just going to scoop it under with the spatula and then just flip it over very gently. And let it cook about 2 to 3 minutes till it's about between dark and golden brown, and then turn it back to the other side. Flip it over. And I'll probably want the second side to be golden brown so that I can have the crunchiness but also the texture of the noodles. Okay, so make sure you're very careful when flipping it, because you don't want any of the noodles to start sticking out. So, kind of did, but actually it still looks really good. So, I'm going to let this next side pretty much brown, much darker than this. So, I'll probably leave it on there for about 3, almost 4 minutes. Alright, so here are some of my buns. They're all done. Just waiting for the last one, then I'm going to plate it for you. Okay, so here are my 2 buns. So they're pretty crispy. Here's my beef. I'm going to put... You know what? I'm going to move that to the side, actually. I'm going to put a little bit of ketchup on there, so 1 second. Alright, so I put some ketchup on there. Now I'm going to place my bun on there. And some fresh greens on here, any kind you like. And then I'm going to also coat this with some of my sriracha ketchup on there and close it all up. And there you have it. Here is the ramen, juicy Lucy ramen burger with goat cheese inside. I'm going to cut it open so you can see it. There you have it. Look at that. Nicely cooked with some goat cheese. Sweet potato fries. This is going to be so good. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you make it at home. Like I said, it's just the ramen burger combined with the Juicy Lucy burger to make a Juicy Lucy ramen burger. Have a nice day. God bless.